And a graveyard. I did a graveyard
A
as well, which was a little bit.
graveyard. Harry.
Really great.
Wow.
In high school, I was horny. Like, what do you do? Like,
Welcome to The Things. My name's Michael Mello, and I have a very special guest with us today. It's Harry from Too Hot to Handle. Harry, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I am excited to talk to you because I feel like when you hear the show Too Hot to Handle, you're essentially like the first person that comes to mind for like a lot of people. You're the poster child of this show. When you go on a show like that and you kind of like allow all of us to see into your life, you must run into crazy fan experiences that feel like they know you so well, but they obviously don't. So what's been like your craziest fan experience so far after like a year and a half of this journey?
There was this one time that my friend's birthday at a bar, and this gentleman comes up to me, and I was drunk, so I was like, oh, I'm everyone's friend when I'm drunk. And he's like hugging me, he's like, nice to meet you. I'm like, bro, it's a pleasure, how you doing? He's like, I love the show, I subscribe to your OnlyFans. I'm like, damn, legend, thank you so much. And he's like, do you want to make some real money? And I'm like, hey, like, I was like, I am so good with the money that's in my account.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't leave me alone. He like kept pestering me, which is all good, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I made the mistake of like being drunk, and I was like, sure, here's my number, just text me,
Mm-hmm.
leave me alone. Obviously, I blocked his number as soon as he texted me, but I got a text at like 2 a.m. with an address that said, don't be stupid, no contact, 5K cash, I'll see you at the address, don't be stupid again. And I was like, yo, like, do I give off hooker vibes? Like, is that what I
like? First of all, that also sounds like a murder plan. Like, I feel like that sounds like the worst possible scenario. Like, don't contact anyone, nothing. Like,
well, I was like $5,000. Like, surely I'm a little bit more than that.
True, that's also true. I mean, you're like, you know,
like
at least raise
like
it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, that was the weirdest one for me because it was like a very close friend's birthday party. And I was like, oh, you must know everyone here. And this dude was just like, what is going on? And I was like, bro, like, let's pump the brakes. Like, I think it's a little bit funny for me.
So now that you kind of reached like celebrity-ish status, like if I reached your level, I feel like I would start sliding into the DMs of like, you know, Little Nas X or like people who I'm like, you know, you're hot, whatever. Have you slid into any celebrity DMs so far, or has any celebrity kind of like slid into your DMs? Like, what's been the vibe so far?
I'm gonna say this because I don't really know it, but her name's Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah. She's like a singer-actress.
So I DM'd her, and I was like, hey, little chicken or something. And then she just replied with no, like N-O, blatantly. And then I said a voice down and be laughing, and I was like, what the you be? Like, did I do something to you? And then I think she just replied with lol. And then I said another voice down. I was like, yo, I'm actually confused. Like, I don't actually know you. I just thought you were cute. But yeah, that was the only like weird experience. There's been another Lil Nas X, nicest person on earth when you meet him. Like, I saw him when he was like super tough. Very tall, good looking. I felt bad because I was like, damn, she's so cute. Like, she seems like, I don't know what happened, but seems very childish. But if you're listening, Haley, please tell me what I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, in a couple months, if we get a song from her and if you fit the description, like, I think we'll all know at that point. So how did you meet Tana? Because I also feel like that's a super fun friendship that's kind of surfaced after you got off the show and things like that.
My ex were like clout chasing like crazy, and Tana will be the first to admit that. Like, they were clout farming like massively. There after dinner, they were posting each other. They were calling paparazzi everywhere they went. They were going crazy. They were doing their thing.
We're well aware. Yes.
I kept seeing Tana at parties, and I was like, I'm not one to make things weird because I really don't care. But it was like a little bit awkward. And then we kind of messaged each other a little bit, and then I was like, hey, like, let's go get dinner. Let's just not make this awkward. We went and got dinner, and then we realized that we're literally the same person from that point forward, and then we've just been best friends ever since.
I'm curious because like she's hot, you're hot. Like, has it only just been friendships, or did you at one point you're like, you know, like, should we try this?
My dogs are having a fight. I was like,
yeah, no worries.
Honestly, it was like from day one. It was like home. It's like I was like, yeah, there's this just complete like transparency. We both knew exactly, like, it was immediate. Like, this is not going anywhere but being best friends. And I guess we really like play on that on social media. Like, we really just push like, oh yeah, mate, are they like no one knows, which is really good because it just keeps people on their toes. But I've said it in like many podcasts, like never been there, never plan to go there. We both are very like black and white with our relationship.
Is it hard dating now that like you've had like a very public relationship and you're in the public eye, or is it easier? Like, do you feel now you have more options, or are you kind of like more curious of people's intentions before you start dating them? Like, what's dating like for you now?
It is hard because you have to tread very lightly, especially, you know, like, is someone trying to get pregnant? Is someone trying to like lock me down in a scandal? And what's going on? Like today I had a very like serious team meeting about like, okay, now I have to be a little bit more like forceful with NDAs. Like, yo, like this is black and white. Like people are gonna try and I was talking about one of my friends, like the bigger you get, the bigger the target is on your back. So you just have to be a little bit more cautious. It honestly is pretty scary.
What are some ways to ease someone into a conversation for those of us who are single and struggle to like start these kind of situations?
Yeah, I think like my biggest thing is I'm just like goofy and I'm a bit of an idiot, which is fun. But when you're starting to get to know people, like I just want them to make sure like they know that I'm the best time. Like I'm the most fun than the next guy. I'm more fun than the previous guy. Like I want her to be thinking about me for like the next 4 or 5 people she dates. Like that's, so I go in like, I don't usually have a pickup line. Like it's usually like I'm gonna say something that's just gonna grab their attention, like hey little chicken or hey little butter chicken, reply to a story. You can't call someone like hey trombone. Like that's
trombone?
Yeah, I was like, it has to be like hey little and then something like a little food thing, like a little dumpling. So it feels like, oh nice. I wanna hug you. Good.
We've seen you out and about with your boy squad, like the boys of season 2. How did that come about? Because I also interviewed Chase and he said there's like a boxing situation coming on, and I just need to know like, whose money, where do I put my money? Like, are you good at boxing? Is he good at boxing?
We're all signed to the same team. So I was with, obviously with the show airing, I remember when I was in this position and I had no one to call up. Like I didn't have a single person that has done it before me. I'm gonna just reach out, make sure everyone's all good, give them my game plan, you either take it or you leave it, whatever. Like this is what worked for me, this is how we got to where I'm at. I was telling Chase because I was like, yeah, I'll be trying to do this boxing thing for a minute, but no one wants to fight me. And then he's like, oh, we should box, but I doubt it'd happen. I'd kill the kid. Like I don't think he'd get down.
So if it does happen, I gotta put my money on you, is what you're saying. If I want to make money,
yeah, I'd kill him. There's absolutely no chance. Yeah.
Are you gonna be on another Netflix show soon? Because it feels like people from Too Hot to Handle are popping up in other Netflix reality shows.
I said to Netflix, I was like, I'm more excited about being in the hosting realm, like a punked like type of that show, like a Ashton Kutcher, like a young Ashton.
Yeah.
Like Chloe, I can see her be like, she's gonna be a superstar. Like she's really switched on. She works really hard, and I thought the circle was the perfect thing for her. Francesca only gets like a quick cameo on Love Is Blind because I believe that, I don't know if Damien cheated on his wife with her or something happened there.
From all your business ventures, like what are you hoping to kind of do next?
What we're really excited about is creating products and companies that make a positive change. Like I've had a sunglass brand for a while, but I wasn't happy with it because it wasn't doing what I wanted to do. Like we wanted to stop plastic bound for the ocean. So that's like one thing that we've done. We've partnered with like this company called Plastic Bank, which is a Canadian company, and they turn plastic into currencies in like third world countries. So like they'll collect it, they'll get paid. So people have jobs now, and their whole job is to clean up the earth. That's kind of what we've been working towards, is like trying to be, apart from getting my meat out on OnlyFans, we're trying to like, you know, be a positive impact and do positive things. So yeah. We're
gonna play like a quick like smash, marry, kill situation, okay?
Woo!
So one's gonna be Alex Cooper because you like her, we know that. Tana and Francesca. Smash, marry, kill.
Kill Francesca.
Okay.
Kill. No, she's out.
She's out.
Marry Alex Cooper, I guess smash Tana.
You're like, I'm just doing this to end up with Alex, for sure. Where has been the wildest place you've ever had sex, and what are your favorite positions?
Yeah, the craziest place I've had sex was a cathedral.
A cathedral?
And then Saturday at 12, like in the middle of the day. Like it was in a graveyard. I did a graveyard as well.
A graveyard. Harry. Wow.
In high school, I was horny. Like, what do you do? Like, favorite positions? Honestly, I'm very dominant in the bedroom. I prefer to have control over everything. One of my favorite position ever is like when someone's completely face down, their up a little bit, and you have your hand on the back of their neck and your hand on their waist, and then your behind.
Look at that.
new favorite is because I'm 6'5", so I like to pick everyone up, draw them around. I usually get their legs over my arms, and I hold the back of their neck, and then just like that.
So sex with you is essentially yoga. Like, I feel like you got to be very flexible. Thank you so much for being so open. I love to see it. This has been super fun so far. I'm like making my mental notes as I mentioned. I was like, okay, gonna try that. I gotta find a 6'5" man and try this later.